Hello, so today I decided to film my makeup routine. I am getting ready for the day. I just did my hair. So now I want to do my makeup, and as you can tell, I am breaking out. I'm currently struggling with some hormonal acne, so I'm going to show you guys my makeup routine, which this is always, well, over the last year I've changed my makeup routine up, but this is what I've been doing, and it also just is a really great makeup routine for covering up acne, at least in my opinion and in my situation. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And first I need to clip my hair back with these little clips, and I definitely don't look that cute after doing this, but it works, so we're gonna do that. And I have all my stuff here, so I'm gonna show you guys the products I use and the steps I do and everything. First, I start with a primer. That's a lie, hold on. First, I go on with sunscreen. I kind of use different sunscreens right now. I've been using the Zitstica sunscreen a lot because they sent me that after working with them. But I also really like this Bliss Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen. It's only SPF 30 though, but it is really nice. It's like a tinted, but I don't really notice it like changing my coloring at all, I don't think. It's just like blends well. So yeah, I do this first and start with skincare. I obviously did my skincare routine this morning, so that's already done. So that I'm not showing in here, but I definitely need to put this on my neck. I can be bad about that, so I need to get better for sure. And my ears. Ears, I feel like no one talks about. You definitely need to put sunscreen on your ears, which I didn't just do, but whatever. And then I go in with my primer, which I've been using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I got like the mini trial size, and I mean, I've liked it. I don't know if I've ever really been able to tell a huge difference with primers, whether they work or not, but I've always just used one because I just feel like that's what you're supposed to do. So, and I would say my makeup lasts a long time. I do like days where I'm wearing it all day. I really don't have to do really any touch-ups that much, so I would say it works. So yeah, get that everywhere. I'm very like aggressive with my face, I don't know why. Anyways, and then I will start, which I've mentioned this in my videos, but I actually use concealer as like a coverage foundation type situation. And this is my like go-to, my OG, my holy grail. I've always used this since I started doing makeup. It's the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And it looks like this. And I use the color shade 110, which I think is like Fair Claire or something. I'm very pale, so, you know. And I always start with under my eyes, and then I blend that in before adding it anywhere else just because it makes it easier. So yeah, I'll put it under my eyes because I do have bags under my eyes. I'm 20 years old and I have bags under my eyes, and I love that. And then I will literally, especially right now with my acne, I will just go like this. I'll put 2 streaks on my cheeks. I also get rosy cheeks here, and I don't love that. I don't know. So, and I'll do here, my nose a little. I always do my eyelids, which I know some people do, some people don't, but I have very veiny eyelids. So I like to do it just to make sure everything kind of like synchronizes and blends well. And then now that I look crazy, I blend it in. I just go like this, and as you can see, I do get aggressive when I use brushes or my beauty blender, and you'll see that throughout this video, but you know, it's how I roll, it's how I've always done it, and for some reason that just works for me. But yeah, so I'll just blend. All right, and now that I've got that base on, I'll then use it as a genuine concealer and get my hot spots that need to be covered. And I do usually go over my under eyes again just because the first layer doesn't do quite enough. So I'll go over these again, and then I just hit any spots that need to be covered. And obviously right now I have a lot, so I'll just like put dots on them. Let's see what else there's on here. And any spots that I just noticed I'm really red, I may do too. And maybe just some extra here. Maybe a little on my nose. I feel like I can see a little bit. It's kind of hard because I'm looking in my camera right now. I'm not using a mirror or anything. The lighting's really good though because I'm in front of my window. But it's still a bit of a struggle. Oh, did I get that? Yeah, I did get that. Okay, and then I like to just gently dab them on. Of course, that one I didn't, but I will more so gently dab these on just because I feel like when you're gentler about it, the blemish doesn't show through as much when you're more gentle with the specific blemishes. And then get under my eye. Of course, you can still see my bags, but it's fine. Gotta embrace it. My cheek seems to be red today over here. And it's funny because for the first so many years that I wore makeup, I did not use blush. I've never been a blush girl. I've also had a really basic, very natural routine my whole life. Like all through high school, I remember people being like, wait, you're wearing makeup? And I'd be like, yeah, I spent like 15 minutes on my makeup this morning. What are you talking about? And they're like, I can't even tell. Like your skin looks so good and whatever. I'm like, thank you. But I mean, yeah, I do my makeup for sure. So yeah, I've always gotten that. But now that I'm older, I've gotten more into makeup, I guess you could say. And I've just been more experimental. Like now I use bronzer, highlighter, blush. Yeah, I do all the things. So, and, ooh, my blush. So I use oh yeah, I showed you my concealer. Next, I will do powder. This is another product that I've always used. It's the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powdered Primer. And I use the 110 Porcelain shade. And I just go in with a brush. Oh, as I'm dropping, I need more, clearly. But I just go in with that and I dab it all over my face. I kind of go in sections, like I do this part. And then I go in, I do this part. And then I'll do my T-zone. I feel like some would say that I go kind of heavy on the powder, but I've always liked the way I do it. And then I do my forehead. So yeah, now looking all, I might add more coverage later, but we'll see. Maybe when I look in the mirror, I'll be like, oh, that needs more coverage. So, but as of right now, it looks okay. So we're gonna go with it. And next, I'm gonna do my bronzer. So I've gone through a couple bronzers ever since I started using bronzer. My first one I liked, but I realized that it was like breaking me out because I was breaking out just in the areas I was putting them. So I tried to find a new one. I tried using like just a darker shade of concealer as bronzer, but I didn't really like that. It was too like, I feel like liquidy for what I wanted. And so I got this one. It's a bronzer stick. It's the NYX, is that how you pronounce it? Professional Makeup Wonder Stick. So it also has like a highlighter on one side, but I've never used it. Maybe I'll try it someday. But I use this. And so just this, and it comes out like a lipstick. And what shade am I? What does it say? Oh, I'm Universal Light. So I'll do that, and I'll just put it here on my jawline. I'm also definitely not a professional with any of this stuff. I just experimented, did what my older sister told me to do. It's very natural, very light, and I'm not too crazy about it. But yeah, I'll also try to sculpt my nose like that. I don't know what that really does. I do have a very pointy nose, if you can tell. So this, I don't know if that's helpful for that or doing the opposite. But I do it because I've seen people do it on the internet. So I follow what they do. And then I'll go in with a blending brush and I go like this. And I'm very aggressive. The faster, the better. But yeah. So, then this side, I definitely make sure everything is blended because when makeup is not blended or like faded into your neck, it's just a no-go for sure. Everyone knows. So, then I'll do this. And it's hard to see. Oh my gosh, that looks so much more. Then these are, wait, I have a mirror. I'm gonna use this really quick. Sorry, guys. Definitely think I need a smaller brush to blend these portions, but I'm too lazy to buy one, or too cheap, whichever. And so I just use this. And honestly, I think if anything, I like the bronzer more so for like some coloring rather than sculpting, because I like the sculpting it does for my jawline, but otherwise I just like the bit of color it gives me because I am so pale. So get it all in there. Okay. I just kind of add this everywhere, but I feel like I honestly don't look very different on camera. I always just look one shade, but it's fine. Okay. Okay, I had to fix a few things with my blemishes really quick, so I went off. But now, let's see, I just did bronzer, so now I'm gonna do my blush. And I've started using this Super Dewy Liquid Blush by Revolution. It looks like this. Let's see, what shade is it? Does it have a shade? Maybe this is the shade Flushing for You? I don't know. But anyways, I just kind of guessed on my shade. Like, I did just like a light, subtle shade. So this goes a long way, like in my opinion, with pretty much any blush. So I will just put a little on my finger and do like 2 dots. Very minor, and I don't want too much blush too because I do tend to have rosy cheeks. I am an anxious girl, and so I will get red in the face, you know, when I'm out in public, when I'm socializing, when I'm overheating, all these things. So yeah, and I'll go back in with my bronzer blending brush, which may or may not be the best thing to do, but it's what I do. And then I just kind of blend it in all the way through here, my cheekbones. I even bring it pretty far to the front. Does it really look like that bright? This lighting is throwing me off because I'm usually doing my makeup like in bad lighting, I guess. But, so, here you go. There we go. Just blend it in really good. And now, is probably one of my favorite parts is highlighter. And I use the Milani Baked Highlighter number 110 Dulce Perla. Probably just butchered that, but it looks like this. And yeah, so I'll start out with my, honestly, I'll start out with my finger and I'll do my cheekbones and I'll go in and then I'll just rub it in because I don't want it to be just like one line to streak. So I'll just kind of like rub it in. And I also don't want too much where I look crazy. And then sometimes I'll go in with this brush. It's just like a smaller brush, but sometimes I'll also just use my finger. Depends on what I feel like. And I'll do the tip of my nose and here. And recently I've been doing the corners of my eyes. And if I feel like it, I'll do here, which I don't think actually makes a difference, but I do it anyways for the heck of it. And then, let's see, next I think I do mascara and I curl my lashes. And then I've kind of been on the hunt for my perfect mascara. I used, what was it? The Lash, I can't remember the name of it, but if anyone watches like Hal Sandberg on TikTok, it's like her go-to mascara. I used that for a long time. And then recently I tried the telescopic mascara and I did like it, but I just feel like it was running out really fast and I don't know. I just didn't love it. And so then I heard the e.l.f. Lash and Roll was really good. So I just got that and I've only used it once and I don't know how I feel about it yet. So I'm gonna just use it again today and see how it goes. But I definitely need a better look to curl my lashes. So I'm gonna do that in this mirror really quick. have such a trouble. Like, I have genuine, like, pretty naturally long lashes, but I have such a problem keeping them curled. And I don't know how people do it. And so if anyone has any tips, please give them to me because I definitely need them. But now I'm gonna do my mascara. So I will also need a mirror for this. One eye done and one eye not done, but it is curled. And see, like, it's already not curled. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's still kind of curled, but I don't like it. Okay, that is done, and now I have to go back in with cleanup because I just give up and I don't like try and be clean about it anymore. I make a mess of my lashes and then go back in and fix it later with a Q-tip. So I'm just gonna, this may be bad, but I use my setting spray to wet my Q-tip to clean up my eyelashes. So let's do that. Okay, I think we're good with that. And now last real step is my eyebrows, which this is another Holy Grail product. I've used this for as long as I can remember. And it is kind of expensive. It's probably the priciest thing I have, but I have like a little trick hack. I ask for it for Christmas every year and then it lasts me until the next year. I don't know how, especially because well, it's not the mini, it's the large size, but this thing lasts me a whole year of eyebrows with this thing. So that's what I do. That's my life hack for you guys today. All right, so I go in and I brush on my eyebrows, and I don't have the most perfectly shaped eyebrows. I do them myself. I used to get them threaded a lot, but now I'm just too lazy for that. And I do have very bushy, hairy eyebrows. Like, my hair will go all the way down here and it goes all the way through here and quite far up here because I am a Portuguese girl. So main thing I got from that is the hair. So it's lovely. And so I just pluck it now and like trim it a bit, but I'm definitely not a professional and they definitely don't look as nice as most girls' hair or eyebrows. So, but I don't mind. So I just add this. Sorry if you can hear in the background. I think someone just got home, but then I'll go on this side. Some extra on the ends, so those are the most light. And now that I've done that, I will brush them through again just to shape them and evenly divide out the coloring because it is a wet brow gel. And there. And now, lastly, a setting spray. Spray that all over. And I think that's my makeup routine. Oh, and my setting powder is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f., which I actually do really like, and I think this actually helps a lot. And then this is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and it's the shade number 1, which I think is like a blondish brown, which is surprising for my hair color, but it's what works. So here is my finished makeup routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this is an interesting video for you, and I hope you did enjoy seeing it. And all the products that I use are linked in my Amazon storefront, in the description, and on all my social medias. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. TikTok I make the most content on. But yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all those things, they'll all be linked in the description. And yeah, this is my makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.